You work hard in sales, you follow all advice, you write a lot of emails, do calls, get some meetings, you explain your product, you have a great pitch, and then people say, I will think about it. Or you get a lot of meetings, you get people interested, they are really actually looking for the solution, then they go and buy from the competitor. Then you start asking yourself, is it about me? Or is there any other reason why this happens? I was working with over 1,000 companies and I found there are 6 myths that are holding back entrepreneurs, sales teams to achieve the greatest results. After knowing these false beliefs and working on them, once they break down these false beliefs, they usually get from average performer to the top performer. And I would like to explain them for you today so you can break them and get the greatest results in sales. So the myth number 1 is the best salespeople are born and not made. Lots of people, they think you need to have a gift to sell and you can't learn it. But actually studies show that 90% of the top sales performers, they have a structure that they follow. They know what will be the system they are working. They know what are the scripts they are using and they are following them. They become successful. So it's all about having the right system in place and the right trainings so you can get those results. If sales would be just a talent, then ugly people wouldn't date with the models. You probably seen that as well. If you have been told that you are not a salesperson and you were not born to do sales, you were probably lied. You can always learn that. Sales can learn anyone. Even if you are introvert, even if you have never done this before, you can always learn and become the best. Myth number 2 is saying sales is the number game. If you call enough people, if you write enough emails, you will eventually win. But nowadays, especially in this era, when AI can make everything simple, everyone sends email, everyone sends DMs. That's why the only thing differentiates you from all these other people is how you personalize your approach. Actually, the studies show that 79% of the cold outreaches, they fail because they lack the personalization. That's why the next time when you're reaching out to people, when you're DMing, when you're writing emails or you are calling them, always think how you can research their company, how you can research their profile, their social media, and then once you have done your homework, then reach out with a purpose. Make sure that you don't make it generic. It's like dating 1,000 people and hoping that you will find the one person who is the perfect fit. But actually, if you know in advance that what is the person you are dreaming about and you are making the personalized approach, the chances are high that you will eventually become a partner with that person. Remember this, sales is not about the working harder, it's about working smarter. The myth number 3 is price. Lots of people think that the price is the only factor that impacts the sale. The myth is people don't buy because you are too expensive. But actually, let me tell you this, 94% of the buyers, they don't buy because they didn't see the perceived value. What it means is that the price that you pay this is the price that you are paying. And if you see the value, which is much more than price, you are more than happy to pay for that. Actually, the sales happens only if the person sees the value, which is much higher than the price. Lots of people, they complain about the Netflix subscription, but they can go to the party and spend $500 without any complaints. But this is because of the value, because when you see the value, you are spending more without even thinking. The next time, if you have the price objection, always think about this, how you can show the perceived value much more than the price that they would like to pay. So remember, this is not about the price, it's about the value. Myth number 4 is always be closing. You must push for the sale constantly. Actually, the study shows that 58% of the people, they don't buy because they saw the pushy salesperson. You probably also have been there. You are going to the meeting and you like the product, you like the service, but eventually you don't buy because they were pushing so hard. That's why the same for you. Don't follow that advice. Don't go with that path because it's holding you back. Once you are making the relationship right, once you are not making the pressure, but you are trying to give the maximum value and show that what they can achieve in the long term, that's your goal. Our goal is not to push for the sale. Ever had a desperate ex which is begging you to come back? You usually say no, right? Because we don't like begging people. We don't like people who are desperate. And That's why we always need to hold on mind that this is important in the sales process, not to push, but attract people. When you stop chasing, people start become curious, start become interested, and they see the value even more. Imagine if you are chasing the person, trying to convince, it means maybe your product is not so great that you are trying to chase, or maybe you don't have enough clients that you are constantly chasing me and I'm maybe the only one who considered buying this product. So keep that on mind. Myth number 6, discounts help you to close more sales. If you lower the price, more people will buy. Actually, the study shows that people who buy with the discounts, they have 60% lower customer lifetime value. What it means is that once you are giving the discounts, it actually eventually costs you even more money. It looks like if you have a partner and you're paying the bills and everything, and they will eventually go once they see someone who is richer, right? And we don't have to have that in our life. That's why attracting high-value clients is so important. There is no advantage of having the discount, of giving the discounts or attracting the people who are interested in discounts, but rather focusing on those who are bringing more revenue in the long term. Myth number 6 is cold outreach is dead. The study shows that 82% of the buyers, they accept the meetings with people who have done the cold outreach and they did their research and personalized approach. So that means that we actually limiting ourselves when we think we will do everything with the inbound. Usually at the companies, if you have an inbound leads, this is of course great, but imagine the potential of the outbound, which is usually starting from the 50% up to 80% can grow. Cold outreach is not dead. Bad cold outreach should be buried because prospects usually don't respond to the outreaches which are just very generic. So that's why you don't need more outreach. You don't need more cold outreach. You need better outreach system that works for you. So I hope this helps. These are the 6 myths that are probably holding you back and you should think about it. Please write me on the comments which of these false beliefs you have, and once you break them down, you will be able to unlock the next level of revenue for yourself. Thank you very much. Subscribe to my channel for the next videos. See you soon. Bye.